Meat Files, the one movie which has created a huge amount of controversy is the Kerala story. We're discussing that story in this show called The South Indian, where I bring you 9 stories. This is story number 3. Kerala Church screens the Kerala story. What is this about? Like I said, the Kerala story has been in the news for all the wrong reasons, starting from being labeled as a propaganda film to being called an attempt to reveal the real truth. This film is of course making news for all the wrong reasons. Recently, Chief Minister of Kerala Pinarayi Vijayan registered his protest against screening of the film on Doordarshan and said this about the film. He said that is the film, is RSS agenda, Sangh Parivar agenda. We should not be part of that agenda. It was said that the movie tells the story of Kerala. Where have such things happened in the state? Asked Pinarayi Vijayan. But guess what? The Idukki Diocese of the Syro-Malabar Church in Kerala, which had been continuously running campaigns against Love Jihad, thought it was absolutely okay to screen the film for classes 10 to 12 as part of their Sunday school training program. Now, there are 2 aspects to this story. First is that the film has been issued an A certificate, which prohibits anyone aged between 4 and 17 to view the film. So, do you think kids who are, in classes 10 to 12 should be watching this film? No. The other aspect is, why would Father Jins Karakat, who's chairman of the Idukki Diocese Media Commission, show the Kerala story to children as a training program in the first place? I just don't understand. In my time, and I'm sure in your time, we saw films which had a message. What kind of a message does the Kerala story have? Well, he had his defense while saying that although he and his order did educate children on the dangers of Love Jihad, the screening of the film has nothing to do with any particular religion. Really? I mean, Father, look at the poster. It's on the screen right now. Can someone play the poster of the film? You say it has nothing to do with religion? Look at that. Even in a long shot, you can see anyone who's ever seen a poster of this film can make out which religion is the film talking about. Come on, we are all older here and more mature. The father meanwhile put forth this argument, and I think it's most weak, but he also said, and this is what Father said, we select a theme for the program each year. We selected this year's theme as love because a lot of teenagers are falling in the trap of love. The screening of the film was held as part of this. If the diocese had no intentions of forewarning the students on the risk of Love Jihad, then how come booklets were distributed on Love Jihad to these students, when the screening was going on? Another activity of this strange event was to read an essay on Love Jihad, claiming that girls from the Christian community are lured by well-to-do young men by gifting mobile phones, dresses and offering to pay school and college fees. This is downright insulting, ladies and gentlemen, to the girl students, as if they are incapable of making any informed choices and are grabbing all these so-called expensive gifts in life. We are talking about Kerala here, Father Jins, a state which boasts of 95% female literacy, and you are telling me that girls are getting lured. I mean, which world do you live in? When asked about the alleged exaggerated claims made by the filmmakers that 32,000 girls from Kerala had been radicalized, Karakat said the movie screening was aimed only at the issue of teenagers losing their way in relationship. It's making me laugh, and that is most objectionable according to me, because if films, according to several like Father, impacts young minds to lose their way because movie impacts you, which I think is also very ridiculous. Movie is a beautiful art form. Then how can a film show them the right path like the Kerala story? And towards avoiding what I think is even more bizarre, Love Jihad. Seriously, I think we really need to move on and be more enlightened when it comes to these things. We are dealing with young minds here. These are the minds who a year later go and vote and elect governments in this country.